Hi there, in this video we're going to talk about some common chord progressions in pop music and in songwriting. So, we're going to talk about our chords in terms of number. So, if I was to say a 1-5 flat 6, what I mean is I'm playing the first chord in my scale, whether it's C or G or doesn't matter, but let's say we're using C today, because our scale is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or octave, or that's the 1 again. So, if I was to say a 1, 4, 5, what I mean is the C chord, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 would be F, and then 5 would be G. So I'm just doing triads of those notes in my scale. If I was to say minor 6, what I mean is play your A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is A. So if it's a minor 6, we play A minor instead of A major. Now, when we denote that, we use Roman numerals. So our Roman numeral 1 would be C. Our Roman numeral 2 would be D. Our Roman numeral 3 would be E. Our 4 would be F. Our 5 would be G. Our 6 would be A. Our 7 would be B. And our 8 or 1 or octave would be C again. Now, if we had the small Roman numerals, 1 would be C minor, 2 would be D minor, 3 would be E minor, 4 would be F minor, 5 would be G minor, 6 would be A minor, 7 would be B minor, and then we're back to our C minor. Although typically you would not have a minor 1 in your song unless you were writing in a minor key. So I was saying 1 is C, but if you were in the key of G, you would change that Roman numeral 1 to be your G chord in a key of G, and then 2 would be A, 3 would be B, 4 would be C, and so on. So considering that we were in the key of C, we're only going to use the white keys this time. So we're going to talk about some of the most common chord progressions. The first one is a 1, 5, minor 6, 4. So we're going to start with our 1, which in the key of C would be C. Our 5, which would be G. Our minor 6, which would be A minor. And then our 4, which would be F. Now, I'm doing root chords here just so you can see me jumping up around the piano, but you probably wouldn't voice them that way if you were playing them. So again, that 1 would be C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next would be G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From C would be A minor for our minor 6 chord. And then from C, 1, 2, 3, 4, we go to F. Now we use these 4 chords in a number of different arrangements to create many songs. If you look up 4-chord songs on YouTube, you will find hundreds of videos talking about one of these types of chord progressions. If you were trying to voice this a little bit better, your 1 would be probably a root, 5 would be moving to our G, up to our A minor, and then our F. So 1, 5, minor 6, F. And that's our first order of chord progressions. We can use those same 4 chords in a different order and get a completely different feeling for our song. The next order we could use is a 5, 6, 4, 1. So instead of starting on our C chord, which is our 1, we're going to start on our G chord. 5, minor 6 again, 4 is F, and then back to C. So 5, minor 6, 4, 1. So if we were voicing that, we probably wouldn't jump to our root chords, although you could. We might do root, 4, and then 1. Or you might choose to voice it differently because you don't like jumping to roots. You can voice that however you'd like. Next, our chord progression is going to start on the minor 6. So it sounds pretty dark. It's called the pessimistic chord progression. So minor 6, down to our 4, which is F, down to our C, which is our 1, and back up to our 5, which is G. And you might choose to voice that as minor 6, 4, 1, 5. Or you might voice it a little differently than I chose. But that's another one of our chord progressions. The final one I'm going to show you to try out is 4, 1, 5, minor 6. So we're starting on the F this time. 4, 1, 5, minor 6. So here's 4, 1, 5, minor 6. We might voice that as something like this. 4, 1, 5, minor 6. Or you might choose to voice the A a little differently, like that. The options are endless and up to you. So try playing around with those different 4 chord progressions in whatever key you like. C is generally the easiest to start on. And see if you can write a song using only those 4 chords. If you have any questions about songwriting or developing melodies or working with different chords in different patterns, please leave me a comment. I'd be happy to do another video for you. If you have other video suggestions that you'd like to see, please leave a comment down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.